Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia Lorette, and if you don't know who I am a 22-year-old stay-at-home mom to 3 under 3. Being a parent is extremely hard, and if you think the newborn stage is hard, wait till you hit toddlerhood. I mean, my toddler's favorite thing to say to me right now is mind your own business, and sometimes I want to tell him he should take his own advice. In this video, we are going to be discussing 5 gentle parenting tips that I have and that have personally helped me with parenting my 3 littles. Now, nobody's perfect. I try to follow these tips as well as I can, but sometimes I do slip up and sometimes I do accidentally explode. I think we all do. And I do think it's important that when we have those slip-ups, we go out of our way to apologize to our young ones and let them know that that reaction was probably not the best. So my first tip is count to 3 or take a break. So what I mean by this is when you're in those moments where you're feeling stressed out, overstimulated, like you're about to explode, you yourself just take a deep breath and count to 3 and reevaluate the situation before you react. I find that I struggle the most with being overstimulated. I have 3 under 3, so a lot of the time all 3 of them are asking me for something at the same time and I get a little stressed out. Those seem to be the times where I accidentally snap or raise my voice or get angry. So taking that breath or counting to 3 really gives you that time to stop that instant reaction and respond more reasonably. And if you really need it, make sure your area is baby-proofed and step into the other room and just take a deep breath, reevaluate the situation, and prepare yourself for the craziness that is kids. It's not shameful to take a break. Everybody needs a break sometimes. Don't let anybody tell you that you're a bad parent because you decide to take a break. It actually makes you a better parent because you realize that you are reaching that point and you take a step back and cool yourself down. The second thing is quiet time. When my kids begin to get a little too hard to handle or they're not listening or behaving in the way that I want them to, I usually offer them a rest time. So the way that I use quiet time kind of differs between which kid I'm using it with. For my oldest, quiet time looks like sitting somewhere for 5 minutes to reevaluate the situation before I come to him and talk to him about what's going on and how he's feeling and how we can fix it. For my middle child, he always starts to act out when he is tired, so quiet time for him means to go take a nap and come back refreshed. And Aria, same for her. When she's fussy, that is time to put her down for her nap. But I really do think when using this method, it is important to go back and talk with your toddler about what's going on and how they were feeling and how they reacted and how you would like them to better react. You might feel crazy and you might feel like they're not understanding what you're saying to them, but I promise you they understand a lot more than you think they do. And encouraging them to talk about their feelings in a healthy way can be very useful to them in the future. So the next one is understanding big emotions. So toddlers don't have the vocabulary that we have or the life experience. And most of the time they feel emotions, they have no idea why. And when our children express those big emotions, sometimes it can be very, very annoying to us. However, they just struggle with communication. So when you begin to get frustrated, you just have to remind yourself that they are not gifted with the emotional radar that we are. And my final tip would be choose your battles. Most of the time, you just have to ask yourself, is this worth a big reaction or are they just being kids? I struggle with this quite a bit. When I was younger, I wasn't really allowed to be a kid or do a lot of kid things. I felt like I had to grow up really fast. So sometimes I get really frustrated at the things that kids just do being kids. Like spilling things, getting water everywhere, spilling juice, being loud, jumping on the couch. But in a lot of circumstances, they are just being kids and making the mistakes that kids make. So that concludes my 5 tips for gentle parenting. I definitely would not say that I am the perfect gentle parent. I definitely do what I can to break those generational curses and provide a safe place for my kids to share their emotions and feel validated. But like I said in the beginning of this video, everybody makes mistakes. But when you realize that you have made those mistakes, make sure you apologize to your kiddos. Because you can't react a certain way and expect them not to react that same way. So correcting your errors makes them know that that is not the appropriate reaction, and also later in life they can humble themselves and apologize when they need to. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. It means so much. Make sure if you like this video you leave a like and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world. I'm almost to 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for the guys that are here. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.